lost my husband to suicide after a battle with mental illness. My sons were just 2 weeks old and 23 months old. This wasn't my first experience trying to support a loved one struggling with their mental health, as my older brother was also diagnosed with a mental illness when I was in high school. Although my parents did what they could to help him, our family never really found a constructive way to talk about it. So instead, we buried our sadness and our worries. I was never given the tools to talk about mental health and my personal well-being in a positive way. I never knew how to talk to the people I loved about the difficult feelings I was experiencing. But where there is devastation, there will always be an opportunity for regrowth. And I knew that for the sake of my children, I had to do two important things. One, take care of my own mental well-being. And two, teach my sons the importance of openly speaking about how they feel and alter the conversation surrounding mental illness. After the loss of my husband, I decided that it was my responsibility to teach my sons to find positive ways to express their feelings, to work through their pain and learn to grow from it. I knew that it was so important for them to be comfortable talking about how they felt and to know that they have a voice. I also learned that I had to hold myself accountable. I looked past my own difficulties and decided to find ways to help others. Choosing to be kind was my connection to humanity. I found my happy place in arts and awareness. I started practicing mindfulness and writing songs on my guitar. When I became stronger, I traveled. Curiosity was the key to growth, and travel fed that curiosity. Then I tested my strength through athletics. I learned that sports pushed me to persevere. Without realizing it, this acronym became a mantra I would say to myself. Hats off, Paula. I now engage in all activities surrounding humanity, arts and awareness, travel and sports as part of my daily ritual and my prescription for my mental well-being. With hats off, I congratulate myself each and every day for choosing to be compassionate and for continuing to support my mental health. Through all the loss and hardship, I was becoming more familiar with my own definition of happiness. By discovering resources that truly helped me to push through, I became much more independent and confident. I no longer allowed fear to hold me back. Thank you. For anyone here today who has ever been deprived of voice, the freedom to express themselves fully, and the right to ask for help, you're not alone. Our biggest superpower is having the courage to talk about how we feel and speak out about the importance of our mental well-being. We can all spread hope and support and choose to see light in our darkest moments. Because we all have the right to be accepted for who we are. And to feel empowered enough to ask for help when we need it.